What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Swisher. You know what I'm saying? What's going down H-Town? Man. So we lose 33-36. Overall, Watson proved that he belonged. Bill O'Brien opened up the playbook and showed that this isn't too much for Watson. I can respect and love that part. And before, matter of fact, I'm just gonna get my rant out of the way. I hate to say I told you so, but I told you so. Our safeties lost that game. Corey Moore lost that game for us. Now, I get called Steve. I get called being. I get called, being stupid. For wanting, athletes. You see, a better athlete at the safety position probably breaks that pass up, or if anything, he comes close to picking it off. I've been saying this, because like I said, I am well aware of our team's strengths and weaknesses, and on defense, it's our secondary. I mean, like it or not, Rick Smith was really hoping to get A.J. Boye back, and as we all know, that didn't happen, and he's kind of been left scrambling. That's why he went out and got Tristan DeClue, who I don't even know if he played today, but yeah. Safety is where we definitely need to start. As far as from a defensive standpoint, I can live without, another pass rusher for now. We need definite safety help. Like 370 yards. Need better safeties. From a corner standpoint, again, these type of games is why I say having athletes on both sides of the ball can contribute to wins. Now, yes, Bill O'Brien, he called some really good plays, but I personally feel like with better athletes out there, the score will be more in our favor. And like I said, I respect New England. I respect them as an opponent. They are a great team. But when you look at when you compare the two teams, we're younger. Technically now they're more explosive. With the additions of Cooks and Philip Dorsett. But like I said, outside of having better athletes, and having to address the secondary. Let's talk about what the good things. Like I said, for one, that last play, even though it didn't bounce our way. I like the fact that Watson just was able to put it up there, showcase that if he needed to, he can drop a bomb like that. I know that really doesn't, it's not really much to talk about, seeing as how, that play wasn't made, but, like I said, I just want to highlight that, Other than that, the line didn't. Well, like I said, I was having to catch it mostly on other people streaming and whatnot. But from what I saw, for the most part, we wasn't giving up a lot of sacks. And and if I'm wrong, please correct me. But overall, the offensive line played a lot better. It did, and I can only see it getting better with
And that's if Dwayne Brown comes back. Honestly, man, I definitely feel like if we would have won this game, Brown would be coming back next week. You know what I'm saying? And that's just straight up. You know. Like I said, you never want to feel good about a loss. Like I said, as you can tell, you know, the energy from that I normally bring is completely gone. I mean, that's to the loss. I'm sorry, y'all, can't do nothing about it. I'm just not as enthused, you know what I'm saying? I might be after I smoke a blunt, you know what I'm saying? But overall, man, it was a good game. Watson clearly showed, like I said earlier in the video, Watson clearly showed that he should have been the starter from jump. But I'm throwing this out there, like I said, and for all y'all that watch these videos, man, please share this video, because I am challenging Rick Smith to go out and address the issues on this team. And like I said, I'm gonna do my part to get my word across. Also, you know, cause like I said, I be hitting John Harris up. I actually follow him on Twitter. You know what I'm saying? Me and him, we go back and forth. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, man, please share this, cause like I said, I need this to get to somebody in the Texans organization, man. Don't get me wrong, Ryan Griffin, he proved me wrong today by making a couple of big catches. You know what I'm saying? But overall, from the longevity standpoint, I would feel more comfortable with Bill O'Brien going with, you know, Bucky Hodges. You know what I'm saying? Now, I mean, like I said, if you don't know who Bucky Hodges is, just go through my videos and go search for the most views. You know, it's the one with the most views. I got like well, the last time I checked, I had like 3,000 something views on it. And I'm telling y'all, man, Bucky Hodges is the truth. There is, like I said, it is. When you look at it from a numbers standpoint, I'll take an athlete, you know what I'm saying, who I can teach the game to, and let, you know, his overall athleticism just, you know, take off with gameplay experience. You know what I'm saying? I would much rather have those type of players on our team than having the Ryan Griffins, who aren't necessarily over athletic, but they have somewhat solid technique, you know, when they run their routes and whatnot. I would much rather take a guy who's raw, but who has more athletic talent than Griffin. I mean, like I said, you know, I'm not backing off my stance. You know, I still, outside of this game, he hasn't shown anything, and like I said, I'm not a fan of Griffin. You know, what good is being 6'6", 240 pounds if you're ineffective? Like, what good are you? You know, and that's the question that people in the Texans organization really need to ask. Like, has this guy been effective for us? If not, let's cut ties and move on. You know, like I said, I mean, those are just my thoughts. You know what I'm saying? From a personnel standpoint, Houston, Rick Smith, go and sign rookie Bucky Hodges. You don't even got to sign him to the active roster. Sign him to the damn practice squad. Let him show you what he has. And I promise you, you're going to love what you see with Bucky Hodges. At 6'7", 245 pounds, this kid is the truth. Not only can he fly down the field and be a seam buster, but when you have him down the field one-on-one, you just know that the odds of you getting a reception are really good because, again, he's 6'7". It doesn't take a lot of, game film and all that to know the metrics of this. A 6'7" guy versus a guy that's probably 6'1", maybe 6'2". On average, the average DB is like at least 5'11", 6 feet. You know what I'm saying? I like those odds a lot. And like I said, Bucky Hodges isn't like Ryan Griffin. When he starts running and he goes down the field and he's one-on-one, the athleticism truly takes over. Like I said, he can high point the ball like Gronk, just as well as Gronk. He's taller than Gronk. He's faster than Gronk. Weighs just about no. I think Gronk got him by like 15 pounds. Because I think Gronk is like 260, 265. But at 247 pounds, that's not bad to work with. And like I said, with knowing that the Texans are going to roll with Watson for the future, give him a confident security blanket. I personally believe that Watson to my bad, y'all. I believe that the connection to Watson, from Watkins to Bucky Hodges, that just sounds good to me, But like I said, I'm coming up on 12 minutes, man. Please, like I said, share this video if y'all can. Let me know what y'all think, and like, sub, and peace, man.